From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, September 8th, 2014. Silver is trading at $19.23 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,267 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $469. Antiwar.com reports Iraqi Prime Minister-designate Haider al-Abadi has submitted his proposed cabinet to the parliament, beating the September 10th deadline for submitting such a list as required under Iraqi law. The cabinet list has not been made public, but is expected to include both Sunni Arabs and Kurds in an attempt to try to form a unity government. Whether he's actually got the support of either the Sunni Arabs or the Kurds remains totally unclear. So while some reports suggest a tentative plan to hold an election as early as Monday on the cabinet, the date of the vote could easily slip to allow Abadi to try to assemble more support. Most of the details of the negotiations, as with the assembling of the cabinet itself, have been conducted in private, and that makes it hard to tell exactly where everyone is at on the plan. Kurdish officials, however, made clear that their part of the negotiations have effectively stalled. In addition to disputes over oil revenue sharing dating back to Abadi's term as Finance Committee Chairman, the Kurdish parties are also seeking assurance of their territorial claims outside the original Kurdistan Regional Government region, including the major city of Kirkuk. The Kurds want a written agreement on the intention of settling on the boundary dispute, having seized a number of those cities during the chaotic June ISIS invasion of Mosul. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports 7 men accused of wearing police uniforms and raping 4 women were sentenced to death by an Afghan court on Sunday in a speedy trial amid tensions of the undecided presidential election. The suspects, who appeared bruised and injured in the courtroom, remained silent as prosecutors read aloud their confessions to the rapes that took place near Kabul on August 23rd. 4 women were returning with their husbands from a wedding that day when 10 men dressed in Afghan police uniforms stopped their vehicles before beating, robbing, and raping them. The 7 suspects were arrested Wednesday and quickly confessed to their crimes. 3 other suspects are still at large. The court charged the suspects with the capital crimes of adultery and armed robbery so as to spare the victims the indignity of medical examinations or having to recount the incident. Before the trial was underway, Afghan President Hamid Karzai said he wanted the perpetrators of the crimes arrested and that he hoped the Chief Justice will give them capital punishment. Human Rights Watch researcher Heather Barr noted the Afghan track record of usually trying rape victims for adultery, but said the speed of the proceedings, the mistreatment and silence of the defendants, and lack of evidence makes this a show trial. She told the New York Times, "In this case, the government has reacted, but has done so at the expense of justice." FPP Radio News is brought to you by Roberts & Roberts Brokerage. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They now take Bitcoin for purchasing precious metals so you can turn your profits into a long-term investment. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing. 800-874-9760. Wired.com reports, as the trial of alleged Silk Road drug market creator Ross Ulbricht approaches, the defense has highlighted the mystery of how law enforcement first located the main Silk Road server in an Icelandic data center, despite the computer being hidden by the formidable anonymity software of Tor. Was the FBI tipped off to the server's location by the NSA, who used a secret and possibly illegal Tor cracking technique? The answer, according to a new filing by the case's prosecutor, is far more mundane. The FBI claims to have found the server's location without the NSA's help, simply by fiddling with the Silk Road's login page until it leaked the true location. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.